Hey, what's up? This is Mike coming at you with a deck profile. I know I haven't done one on the channel for a while, so I thought I'd do one. This is a deck I took to the Frederick, Maryland regionals this past Sunday on October 12th. I know this video is going to be up late, but this is the first chance I've really had to do it. There were 9 rounds of Swiss. I ended up 6-2-1, ended up 38th, so I got my first invite, so psyched about that. So I'm just going to go through what I ran. It's a Satellarknight Artifact, so just go through it. Run a 3 Deneb. She's the searcher of the deck. Just like 3 Altair, the Wolfbark or Debris Dragon of the deck. Just summon Altair, bring back Deneb, and add another Altair to your hand. Only drawback is only tellers can attack, but you can easily play around that clause. 2 Unukalhai. He is the Foolish Burial. I cut this to 2 because Rhoda went to 3, and to fit the artifact engine in. But usually, if you open up with Unukalhai and an Altair, you're set up really well because you can summon Unukalhai, send Deneb, and the next turn you have the Altair to bring it back. So, if you don't have like a Call the Hunt or they have like an MST for your call. 1 Vega, help with your Deltaros plays and to spam the field. Then 1 Alsahm, he's the 1000 burn guy. I recommend running him at 1 because like I had an instance where round 4 my opponent was at 3000, he had a BLS on the field and I had Vega in my hand. I drew an Alsahm and I summoned Vega, specialed Alsahm, burned him for 1000, then made Paladynamo, negated BLS, made him 0 and attack for game. So I like Alsahm. That's it for the Satellar's artifacts. I ran 2 Moralltach. I cut it to 2 because 3 I was always drawing them, and that sucks. And you can MST like your own Moralltach to get it off, but you'd rather have the MST for stuff like Emptiness, Light Mirror, etc., etc. And then I ran 1 Honest, which everybody thought I wouldn't run, and it did a lot of work. That's it for the monsters. I believe it's 13. Alright, so spells, ran 2 Duality, because I couldn't fit in 3. I didn't want to go over 40 in the deck. Triple MST, get rid of emptinesses and other stuff to help your plays go off. Triple Rhoda, because this thing went to 3, help get your Deneb first turn a lot easier. And then the 1 Soul Charge, because it went to 1. This card in this deck is absolutely ridiculous. That's it for spells. I believe that's 9. Traps, Solemn Warning, Compulsory. Didn't run Bottomless, didn't run Torrential, didn't need it. Double Emptiness, it's a staple at least at 2 anymore. Double Breakthrough, I like it better than Fiendish Chain because of the artifacts still being a thing. Even though Fiendish Chain stops attacks, this will stop their effects on your turn. So say if you're playing a Satellarknight deck and they Call the Haunted, they're like Deneb or Altair at the end, you can banish this from your graveyard to where they don't get the extra special summon or the add. 3 Sanctum to go along with the Moralltachs. That round 4 against that guy, he Mobiused and destroyed 2 of my Sanctums and he just scooped from there, so that was pretty funny. Triple Call the Haunted, this card is nuts in this deck since they all get their effect when they're summoned, period. So I might get a lot of hate for this, but Triple Deprison, I just needed some way to stop attacks and get rid of stuff, say like Thunder King, get rid of Windows, etc., etc. It did a lot of work for me. I wouldn't cut it, in my opinion. And then 3 of the Stellarnova Alpha. This card is absolutely insane. You open up with a Deneb and 1 or 2 of these, you're most likely going to win that game. So that's it for the main deck. It was 40 cards. I'll go through my extra deck with these awesome tokens, blah blah blah. Ran 1 Abyss Dweller, pretty much a staple in the extra deck anymore. Cairngorgon, I made it once, didn't really do anything, it just sat there. Double Castel, I think there was maybe 1 or 2 games where I didn't make both. He is that good. I feel you have to run 2 of them at least. Well, I wouldn't run any more than 2, but everybody knows 2 is a good number. 1 Omega, this single-handedly won my mirror match round 9 because he drew nothing but back row and I just summoned Omega and kept punching, so Omega did work. does work, period. But 1 emerald, help recycle your Altairs to reuse again over and over. Exiton in case you're getting out pluffed somehow. You rarely make this. I made it once and it won me the game, so. 1 cowboy for game. I got 1 number 80. This card is absolutely insane. So, just banish 2 and then you can equip it to have a monster gain 1200. It's amazing. 101, steal your opponent's stuff. I'm running Ragnazero now. This was I think a Gandiva. I'd have to go back and look at my deck list that I made 2 of. I don't know why I made 2 of it, but whatever. But yeah, I would have rather had this than the Gandiva, because I could have used this more than Gandiva, but Paladino, like I said, it won me my round 4 against the Burning Abyss when he had BLS on the field. 2 Deltaros, the main boss until the new ones come out next set. Then 1 Pleiades. My teammates know I ran Castel for the longest time, and since this deck can technically put 2 level 5s on the board and they're both light, so I'm running Pleiades. He's one of my favorite Xyz monsters. That's it for the extra deck. Side deck I ran 1 Thunder King, pretty much for the mirror and other rogue decks that could be good against. Grand Mole, stuff like Shadol. Double Flying Sea, Burning Abyss, Satellarknights. I sided in almost. Well, I did side in every match, but I never saw it. So, 1 Raigeki, didn't even consider. I didn't consider thinking about siding this in any of my games. So, I mean, it's there just in case, but I didn't play any decks where I'm like, man, I need Raigeki. So, 1 Di-Fi, 1 Twister, helps get rid of game 2 stuff like Emptiness, Light Mirror, all that stuff. Double Chalice, mainly for Shadol. Soul Drain for anything that has graveyard effects. I sided double Wiretap. This would go in against back row heavy rogue decks or Satellarknight. And then 3 Shadow Mirror, because Burning Abyss and Shadol are annoying. That's my reason. And that's it for the deck. Said thank you guys for watching. Said this first deck profile I've done in a while, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and see you guys later.